Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new Jobstober tattoo fail reaction video. Hi everyone! What is the tea? What is the Darjeeling? The Lapsang Souchot, the Scalding Hot Assam, the Earl Grey. I just spat everywhere. What shall I say is the tea? Today's tea is actually decaf coffee. Traitor. But yes, hi everyone, hello, welcome back to the channel. If you are new, hello, my name is Roly, piercing bottom modification tattoo weirdo Reddit here, freak on the internet. Subscribe to my channel. There's a QR code if you're watching on a TV as well. Scan with your phone and you can subscribe to the channel. So today we're delving back into the world of tattoo fails, and today we're going to be delving more into can I say delving anymore? We're delving, plunging deep into the world of Jobstober tattoos. Now, Jobstober tattoos, it's kind of a bit outdated, but it's considered tattoos like on your hands, on your neck, on your head, on your face, anywhere where you can't cover up with normal clothing. It's essentially like an old term where people used to say that would affect your job prospects. It's not so much of a thing now, but there are still places that they do affect. And of course, remember, these videos are just made for a bit of fun and entertainment. Of course, don't go out and search for these people and try to like send them abuse or anything. That's not what we stand for on this channel. But with all that being said, of course, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and you won't miss any videos that are coming up. And of course, if you want to see anything uncensored or everything, it is all on my Patreon. There's a link down below. But anyway, let's not beat around the bush wattly and get on with these Jobstober tattoo fails. Oh, Jesus Christ! Is that real? Is that real? I mean, I guess I always say I'm a bit bored of people getting skulls in their face. I mean, this is more of like a demon mouth skull. Oh my God, fentanyl. Of course, it's been heavily edited to make all the blacks look as deep as possible. This won't look anything like this in like normal lighting. You can just tell by the whole background, all the blacks have been deep and the contrast is up to make it look as black as possible. So I do wonder what this looks like in actually real light situations. Baraka is quaking. Melina is here, girls. Wild, sure. Live your life, girl. Would you get this? What's this? This person's got, oh God, what is this gonna be on there? Look at the little sad face, sad. Oh God, what's that? Oh, oh no. Oh, sisters are doing it on their face. Sluts. I mean, that sad face, that little sad face here makes a lot of sense now. What is that? Are they trying to make it look like the sort of traditional dagger? Like a lot of traditional style tattooing has this sort of like daggers and things. That's what, are they trying to make it look like that? And it's like coming through here? I mean, I'm trying to be as nice as I possibly can. What is that supposed to be? Hello, stabbed through the eye, and now I'm dead. You give tattooing a bad name. What's a little sad face here? Oh, sad boy. That was sad boy? Was that a thing? Who was sad boy?
He's dead.
And now he's blind. Oh God, jeez. Oh yeah, our Lord is my shepherd. I'll tattoo it on my face. Jesus would love it. Why have you tattooed Jesus and then got Dracula on the other side? What? Dracula and then Jesus? What? Why would you do that? Jesus would have loved this. Why would you put... And he's going to get the praying hands here on the side of his face. What? Dracula? I don't get why you would put Dracula and then Jesus. What?
Vampire?
Also, this, in a few years' time, it's just gonna look like a black smudge. All this white is gonna drop out. Again, the skin's really thin. Everything is so tiny, like the details here. I mean, it's not a great tattoo. If we actually look at the tattoo, it's actually not a very nice, like, done tattoo. All of this detail is just gonna go. It's just gonna look like just a black smudge. This has not been tattooed for longevity. It already looks a bit mank now. In 5 years' time, it's gonna look just like a smudge as the ink disperses and changes over time. This is not done to age well. How are you so religious that you're like, I must tattoo it on my face? Just wear a fucking necklace. Why could you not have just worn a cross? Why do you have to get it tattooed on your forehead? I will never... Religion's wild. And begin next to Dracula. Why Dracula? Satan worshipping. Got another cross on his head here. If you look up here, there's another cross. Your head. I'm sure Jesus would love that you marked the worst moment of his life on your forehead. Praise the Lord.
The reason why I regret my eyeball tattoos.
The reason why I regret my eyeball tattoos.
I regret not having done the proper research to find the right artist.
When we're dealing with eyeball tattoos, the idea that you wouldn't do enough research is fucking insane. We're talking about one of the most dangerous tattoos that you can get ever, your eyeballs.
I regret that I went through the procedure with this artist that fucked up my eyes.
Show her. I love how she's trying to talk about her eyes and she's like, wee! I'm on a roller coaster, girls. Come on. We're on a roller coaster of love. Bewitched. Wonder where they are now.
Arrested for selling drugs to students.
I regret not going to a doctor earlier after my artist ghosted me, because we could have had some damage control here.
What would your doctor have done? What would you have doctored on? You've injected ink. Like, look at actually, if we actually look now, we can see it. Look how bad this looks. You can see the blotchiness. Like, we'll never understand. As much as I will fully admit, and if you will follow me for a while, you know that I do feel like this, but I will fully admit, I actually think eyeball tattoos look sick, and I hate that I like them. I really wish I didn't like them because of how dangerous they are. I would never ever do it. I think it's the most stupid thing you could ever do. Like, anyone who gets their eyeball tattooed, I genuinely think you're insane. Live your life, girl. But to mess around with your eyes like that, I will always find just totally bewildering. But look how patchy it looks. It looks really bad. It looks really bad.
I do regret those tattoos.
And things with eyeball tattoos as well. Unlike other tattoos on your arms, on your legs, you can get them lasered. It's a long painful process to get lasering tattooed off. You can't do that with your eyes. Once it's there,
You're dead!
it's there, girl. Like, you're left with that now for life. There's nothing you can do. And that looked really bad. You can see how blotchy it was. It almost looked like her eyes were like moldy. That didn't look very good at all. Just don't do it. As much as I think they look cool, just don't get your eyeballs tattooed. Just don't do it. Like, don't do it. You are going to go blind. It's not been around long enough to know the long-term effects as well. So people who have had it for a while, it's just not been around enough to know what the long-term effects of your eye actually is as well. People doing eyeball tattoos now are still kind of just like test guinea pigs to know what the long-term, 50 years down the line, what it could actually do to you. Oh, dangerous. Oh, don't mess with me, girl. I'm dangerous. Anyone that has things like loyal or dangerous tattooed on them are not loyal, and it's definitely not dangerous. YOLO. What's that say? Come my way. Oh, you want someone to come on you, do you? YOLO. I have not heard someone say the word YOLO in about like a decade. YOLO. That's the thing as well, when it comes to things like memes. I mean, YOLO wasn't like a meme, it was more of like a slang word that people said. The same with things like yas, like the people don't really say yas queen anymore. Like, that's very sort of like early 2010s sort of lingo. I would never get yas tattooed in me. The same with like YOLO seems like such an odd, to me it feels like almost like getting live, laugh, love tattooed. It's like, why are you getting like a saying, like an old slang word? Like, I don't know. Don't come my way, just leave me alone. People will leave you alone, says dangerous. You're so dangerous. Or is it too late? I'm blinded by your vibe. Dangerous. Cascada. Whatever is she doing now?
She was sucking the chocolate off a crunchy to send her cash for gold.
It didn't take long, did it? It didn't take long for us to find one of these. So this person has a vulva tattooed on their throat here. The Adam's, I'm gonna have to blur it. You can come follow me on Patreon if you want to see the unblurred stuff. They've just got like a huge vulva tattooed here. It's very big lips. Everything is like protruded and just, it's just a hero, like pervert. Whenever and it looks fresh as well. Whenever I see anything like this, I just think pervert. But it's the boldness of having such a graphic image of genitalia, like here, on their neck. And again, because it looks kind of realistic, I do wonder where it becomes a bit like someone, like a police officer would say, cover that up, because it's too, like, how realistic does the tattoo need to be where like it basically just looks like someone had a vagina or whatever and they took their trousers off and just showed it in public, because it looks quite realistic. Like, where is the line that goes, okay, this is too real now that you have to cover it up because it's considered pornography? And even just the general public anyway, I think when does consent come into it, where we're being exposed to like genitals? I don't know.
Disgusting.
Oh God, no, I know. Oh, we saw this girl a little while ago. I say lady, girl, I say woman. So normally when I see a lot of these like face tattoos and things, I just think people are being stupid or dumb. I don't know what it is. I'm making wild assumptions, but something about this makes me uncomfortable. I think the way that it looks like it feels, I don't know. I'm not going to make assumptions. You can read between the if you want, but I don't know. Oh, it makes me uncomfortable. Oh, especially because like she's done them all herself. I've seen videos of her a few times with the machine sort of scratching around her face. It makes me feel uncomfortable. That's all I'm saying. What? Oh, the devil's whispering sweet nothings in my ear. Hello, Clarence. Would you like to suck a dick?
Gay.
Oh, Mr. Florence, it's so silly, isn't it? Yes, it's so silly. That is utterly bizarre. Hello, Newty. I did take an extra helping of Viagra. Pegged by the devil. Lord, give me strength, give me strength. Do you know what? Die. I'm actually glad there are people out there who like to mark themselves like this so you know exactly who to avoid. I'm gonna have to blur it, obviously. They have on their neck here, Lazzi, Lostica. Again, put an N there at the beginning. You might be able to work out what I'm saying. I can't say these words. Lazzi, with an N, Lostica, put an S there. It's just on their neck here, just boldly. It's not even like hidden. This is what I find interesting. There are some people that we see sometimes that have these sort of like Nazi hate symbols on them. They're hidden away. No matter how you do it, you're still scum of the earth. There's levels of it, whereas like having it on their leg where it's like hidden is one level. To be so bold with it, to have it literally on the side of your neck here, exposed to everyone, to be that proud and bold of it, is just wild. Scum! That's not just like scum, that's like ultra scum. But in a way, I'm actually glad that these people mark themselves. So they're constantly being exposed. Hopefully they get lots of harassment in their life. You know, they don't have a peaceful life because they do not deserve it. The idea that anyone would be that hateful, I think it's that level of hate I just don't understand. It's a walking red flag. Same with people who get like vaginas tattooed in their neck. It's a walking red flag. You know exactly who to avoid and who not to go to. I'm actually glad that these people stamp themselves. You know exactly who to avoid.
Don't talk to me.
What's this? Oh God, oh Jesus. Oh my God. How old is this person? This person looks like 20. Pink Panther. Da-da-da-da. Is that what's the Pink Panther theme? Is it dun 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 dun? Was that Pink Panther? Pink Pussy Girls. What I just don't understand when it comes to like things like face tattoos is I just don't like face tattoos. I just don't think they look good on anyone. But like, why would you not at least get good things? Like this is again, you've just made yourself look a little bit like a scribbled, like a desk in a school. I mean, the artwork's awful, so I guess maybe it's probably done by himself. Again, different strokes for different people. I just think this looks horrible. I just don't understand why you wouldn't want good artwork and not just like shit. Again, why is you've got all this space in your body. It feels too much like I'm hard, I want to be seen as like hardcore or something. If this was like a 50-year-old man, I wouldn't like it, but I'd be like, sure. Like you're old, like you're older, like it's fine. I'm sure at this point you've done your jobs or whatever you do, you've got a job or whatever. But I think when you're this young, I don't know who this person is, that's on you now forever.
You're here forever.
I think because I came out that I started getting tattooed when I was 31. So like I was fully set in what I wanted. If you love this for the rest of your life, I really hope that you love it. I hope that when you get to like 30, you go, I still love these. I just find it hard to believe that you would. just because of what it is as well. Again, because it's not even like good artwork. It's just blotchy, scratching. You've got all this space on your body as well. Like, why did it have to go to your I don't know. This movement of these sort of really sort of like young, middle Gen Z people doing this kind of stuff, I will just never understand. And the thing is as well, it's because all the people that I work with and all the people that I get tattooed by and all of the people that I've met over my years, none of them would ever do this to someone, especially this young. So when I see it, I just think, who has done this to you and who's agreed to doing it, unless you did it yourself. Because in the tattoo world, there are standards that tattoo artists genuinely stand by. You know, doing face tattoos, like especially like this on someone so young, is normally a no-no that they won't do. Like Jobstober tattoos, a lot of artists won't even do them anyway unless you're more covered, just because of what they mean and what they can mean for your life. I've said this before, like when you get face tattoos, people will see you very differently, and if you're not used to that attention, knowing how to heal them as well, it's going to be very jarring. Oh, for God, this is just a photo. I don't know if this is real or not. Trump 2025. 2025, he's already won. It's 2024, 2025. So not only are you going to get a stupid tattoo on your face, I think this is just one of those stupid fake face tattoos. It's hard because it's a photo. I don't know where this is from. 2025. You can't even get the date right. It's 2024 when he was elected, not 2025. He was elected in 2024. Yes, his inauguration 2025, but it's 2024. It's Trump 2024, not 2025. MAGA's a cult. You're a cult. Imagine me tattooing on my face, Green Party. Could you imagine? Like, what? Can you imagine? Again, this is a very American thing. As much as I don't like, obviously, the Tory party, I've never once met a Tory who would go conservatives, Rishi Sunak. Like, it just doesn't happen here. This is such an American thing. Like, the whole MAGA movement is just fully just a cult.
If you're my reflection, then I would prefer not to see it.
Oh, God. I forget now who I've seen and who I haven't seen. The nose. Look at the... I really need someone to try to explain to me. I don't think I'll ever really understand what it is about removing the nose. Someone's commented leprosy. The thing is, as much as I don't like face tattoos and all that kind of stuff, like I don't get grossed out by them. And I could still talk, like someone has face, I mean, I know people who've got face tattoos, like I speak to people with face tattoos. Like it's not even a thing of like, I wouldn't associate with you. But like if your nose is missing, I would find it really difficult to actually have a conversation with you because it freaks me out too much. Being able to see inside someone's like nasal cavity, like fully like inside, especially because it never really heals nice to the stage it looks nice. It's always a bit like bumpy and lumpy where the scar tissue's healing. And of course, because the inside of your nose isn't meant to be exposed like that all the time, a lot of the time when people have this over a long period of time, the inside of like the nasal cavity and the airways look a bit rotten and it just gets a bit gross because it's not supposed to be exposed all the time. It makes me really uncomfortable. It makes you feel a bit sick. The whole removing of the nose, it just freaks me out. Okay, oh God. Okay, so this person's got face tattoo. Michael Jackson? Oh.
I'm a tattoo.
Who is that? Is that Chris Brown? Is that Chris Brown? But he's like leaving his hair here as if it was like Chris Brown's hair. Is that Chris Brown? It's Chris Brown. That's meant to be Chris Brown. I was making sure because I swear Chris Brown has like a shoe tattoo on the side of his face. Out of all the people that you could idolize enough to get them tattooed on your head, you get Chris Brown. I will never understand how he has a career after all of the abysmal shit that he has done over the years. From the very beginning of like beating up Rihanna to all the homophobic stuff that he's said over the years, all the hateful like he's a hateful person, really hateful, aggressive, woman beater. I will never understand how he has a career. The idea that you would idolize someone that awful to then tattoo him on your, like, not even just like on your arm, on your like head here, so constantly exposed. I find that wild.
You're scum!
Live your life, girl. Live your life, girl. And the thing is as well, you can't even like talk about ignorance because the Rihanna stuff was such huge news worldwide. I don't give a shit about celebrities and even I know about it. And that's like such old news as well. This isn't like a thing, oh, I did it before I knew he was problematic. He's been problematic for decades now. Oh God, okay. So this person has strawberries along their face. 11:30, is that when she was, oh God, is this when the person was born?
Don't be stupid.
No, they can't be in 2013. Maybe it's where a child was born or something. I don't know what it says on top of the head. Is that you Russian? Ukrainian? I don't know. I'm not sure what language. I think it's Russian maybe. I like the little duck. I'll admit that I like the little duck. Quacky quack quack. What I will say is compared to other people that we see a lot of these face tattoos, these look actually quite nicely done. I don't like it, but this camera looks quite nice. The hands look like it's been done quite nicely, like the rose. I will actually give it to this person. I don't like it, but I do actually think a lot of this is actually done quite nicely. I just don't like it being on the face. I just think it looks a bit, but the duck's quite cute. The camera looks like it's been done well. The spider looks quite nice. It's like, everything actually kind of looks like it's been done well. I just personally don't like it. Oh God, what's happening here? Oh, Jesus Christ. Just covered in that horrific style that I think just looks awful. Jesus Christ, sure. Thing is, all of these things that we've put today, I have no idea who all of these people are. Like most of the stuff that I've got on this thing have all been like from like face tattoo pages or whatever. No one's ever tagged. I never knew who any of these people are. Oh God. Look at the sun in that. Again, this is what I mean. I'm just so surprised that people are so happy to have work that is so badly healed and so like blotchy and so like blown out. I'm so confused why people are just so happy just to have really horrifically done tattoos on their face. Like objectively looking at it, that sun in that cloud is really badly healed. You might like the design. It's like blown out, blotchy, like half of it doesn't even look right.
It's not the nicest tattoo in the world, is it?
Wow.
I just want to see more of what we saw earlier on with that girl. Because she, although I didn't like it, they looked all nicely done. Skinhead? I don't know if that's the message you want to put out into the world. I know there was a movement before that used to use this word, but it got overtaken by Lazis. Unfortunately, a little bit like the Lostica when it comes to, is it Hindu? Is it Hindu? The Lazis unfortunately took over that symbol. And now I always say, unless you're literally part of that religion, you should not be using that symbol at all. This person looks quite young, so I really highly doubt that they tattooed it to be like, I'm part of the 70s? Is it the 70s? Had the skinhead movement or whatever. When you hear that word now, you just think of like Nazism. Like it's the part of neo-Nazis, like they're, you know, the skinheads. That's kind of what they're called, known as, whatever. So to get that tattooed in your forehead, this person looks relatively young, so I doubt it that they were like, oh, this is, I got it back in the 70s or 80s. So someone correct me, I can't remember the decade that the sort of the other movement happened before Nazis kind of took it over. Don't put that message out into the world on your forehead. Wow. Next to an American flag. So this person has, I don't know what that actually says, but it says mine. I'm not going to say the words actually, because I don't know, it might be, they've got SS on the back of their head. Again, I'm going to have to blur the actual SS, the double S, which again is another Nazi symbol. And they've got a German word tattooed like sort of in the middle of it across the back of their head. I don't know, it's in German, I don't know what it says, but I'm assuming it's a slogan of maybe Adolf Hitler. And they've got a huge swastika on the back of their neck. And this is what I said about earlier on with that woman who had skinhead on their forehead. Maybe she actually is a Nazi, I don't know. This is who you're being associated with now when you have that on your head. As I said about the other person who had it on their neck, it's like walking red flag, you know exactly who to avoid. But this is definitely America. I don't know how much you'd be able to do that in the UK without being done with like hate crime. I'm not sure if you'd be able to walk around with that here. I don't know. This is America. You've seen America. There's part of an American flag in front of him. I'm not sure how far you could get away with this without being arrested here in the UK. I'm sure you'd be arrested if you went outside with this here. The thing is, I'm surprised these people aren't like scared, because regardless of how you sit on the political spectrum of the world or anything, I think as a society, except for the extremists, we all collectively agree that like this is bad. This isn't an unpopular opinion to say that this is bad. So I'm surprised that these people don't get almost a bit nervous about being so bold in public, because you're opening yourself up to many people just coming up and just being like,
why do you always do these stupid things?
Would I be shocked if that happened? No. Oh God. I mean, so I've seen this guy a few times because like I actually quite like what he's got on his head and his back. Like I like actually a lot of his body work tattoo. He's kind of made himself look almost like a demonic being, I guess. I don't know. This is what this guy actually looks like. I'll just show you here. Like, it's not all to my taste, but actually I actually don't mind it. Like, I really like what he's done to his leg. I love the sort of like demon, almost like vine, like a hive or something, almost like an alien hive. I don't actually, you know, really dislike much he's done. I just don't like what he's done to his face. But they've tried to cover his face to make him look normal. I said this before one of the last videos that we did. It just makes you look a bit weird. I think it's very difficult to tattoo someone's face completely and then put makeup on to try to make you look like a normal human being again or whatever. It's very difficult. It looks like he's wearing someone else's face. It kind of looks a little bit like Leatherface, like a mask or something. It doesn't look real. And you have to have a really talented makeup artist to make it look like real skin and real texture. It just looks like one color. There's no, it just makes it so like matte. Well, not Mr. Shiny, but like, was it matte? I mean like just one flat color. There's no like contouring to make it look like someone's natural cheek shape. It just looks like one flat color, which then makes the person look, I think he looks way scarier in the left image than he does in the right image. If I was to see him on the right image, I wouldn't be scared. If I see the left, I'd be like, oh my God, what's that? Like uncanny valley. It looks creepy. Of course, because he's got his eyeball tattoos, it adds to the effect. But when really heavily tattooed people like this try to cover it up, it never looks right. It just looks actually way scarier than what they would if they have their face like exposed normal with the tattoos. Do you know what I mean? It just looks like he's wearing a mask. It just looks like he's wearing someone else's face. Like if he did this, you'd expect him to pull his face off.
I knew it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This person has whatever that is on their neck. This is here on their throat. What is it even supposed to be? What is it? It looks like if I was to make an assumption, it almost looks like a bit like a wizard. Maybe it's like a circus tent or something. I'm just sure. The one style of tattooing I will always be just utterly puzzled by is ignorant style tattoos that are made to look like just shit essentially on your throat. I mean, if we look beneath it as well, like this underneath everything, it's because it's so like jarring because it's like purposely done bad. Like if we look at this underneath it, the extra lines that have blown out, everything's blown out, nothing's all like blotchy and patchy. I think sometimes you can make things look a bit weird. Like sometimes you can see like meme tattoos that have been drawn or something of like cats and things, and it's done to look like the meme, but the meme normally looks a bit jank, but the tattoo artist has done a really good job. So like, although it's like not a great image, the tattoo itself is done really nicely and properly. Whereas this, on the other hand, is just someone going, like there's no, it's not intentionally made to look bad because the person can't do a good tattoo to begin with because someone's got a machine and gone, I'm gonna do this. I hope you love that for the rest of your life, because Jesus Christ, that is wild. Because the thing is, when I see stuff like this as well, I always question the studio doing it, or someone who's ever doing it. Is it very clean? How sanitary is a lot of the stuff? No, are they using the correct needles? Do they even know what they're doing?
Well, of course they don't.
Sure. Oh, for God. Michaela! Please tell me, did you... So, this is another... Again, I'm going to have to blur the top half of it. I'm sorry. Again, come follow my Patreon if you want to see a... So this is Michaela, and it's a man who's got a full just vag tattoo on the back of his head with Michaela written underneath it. I mean, I've seen some couple tattoos before, some bizarre couple tattoos where it's like, that's a bit weird. Why'd you get that of each other? I've never seen someone just get like the entire vag tattooed in the back of the head and be like, Michaela. Oh yes, Michaela. Yeah, she really tickles my pickle. Is this on the back of his head where his hair grows? So at least it's gonna cover it up a bit. If I ever had a partner in the future and they came up to me and was like, Roly, I'm gonna get your John Thomas tattooed on me, and they came home with a picture of my penis like tattooed into them and my name underneath it, is it to scale?
It's very, very small.
Like, what are we doing? I would instantly be like, okay, we're over this. Let's not be doing that. That is such a straight people are wild. Straight people are wild. Michaela. I'm sure Michaela loves that you've got a tattooed on your head. Oh, wow. She's another person. So, believe it or not, this is not the same person we saw earlier on. When you start to get really heavily modified, people tend to start to look the same. This is another person. Wow, that is a lot of... When it comes to like piercings, like around the mouth and stuff, I don't know how easy it is for you just to even eat food, like put forks in your mouth and stuff. I did have that many around the mouth and would be really uncomfortable. And again, it's the nose removing. This person's removed. Then why do people remove their nose? Remember what I said about earlier on about how some of the scar looks a bit weird? It doesn't look like it looks the texture of the skin around here. It just looks dry and angry. If you look at the middle part here, look at the whiteness here. It almost looks like really dry skin. It freaks me out. It really freaks me out. It really freaks me out. Out of anything, I don't, normally when anyone has any kind of modifications, even if I don't like them, it wouldn't really affect anything about a relationship with someone or me being, like, I'm happily be friends with people, stuff I don't like, it's fine. That's not an issue. It's not even a thing of I don't like the people. It's just I don't like things that they might have done. But if you have your nose removed, I would find it really difficult because it just grosses me out too much. It makes me feel a bit wrong. I feel a bit, it gives me the willies. I don't know. Oh God. No way that face is no, that can't be a tattoo. Oh, yeah, but you could dry it. No, that's not real, is it? That has to be like a face mask. That's surely a face mask. It's not actually tattooing, is it? No, stop. I don't believe you. I've seen too many of these fake face tattoos to believe that this is real. No. I like his eyebrow piercing, but no, we're not doing this. I don't believe you. No. We're so just seeing like white people having like their face all blacked out. It's nice to see someone who's of color doing it. Is that still offensive? I don't know. Is that offensive to people?
Cancelled!
Oh, God. Why did a tattoo artist agree to do this to a person? It's horrible shit when you've wanted to make a buck so bad that you mutilate a person. Oh, it's actually the person just doing it to themselves. I think this is the thing. A lot of the time when we see a lot of these like really heavily modified people like this, they're just doing it to themselves. Hence why like it's not majorly designed incredibly. It's just kind of like lines and scrapes. It's not really anything dramatically detailed that would take a lot of effort to be able to do that. They got their eyes tattooed blue. It seems that their eyes are very like the whites of their eyes are very blue. I'm assuming they've tattooed like their eyeballs like sort of that light blue color. Yes? Sure. Live, we laugh, girl. Oh, God. Is that a snail? I've got a snail on my tongue. I mean, I guess a tongue tattoo would be... No, is tongue considered a Jobstober? I don't know. It was in the Jobstober page. I've got a snail on my tongue, yes. Oh, slimy tongue. Oh, she just stops. How long would a tongue tattoo even last for? I feel like tongue tattoos just wouldn't last very long, just because, of course, of where it is in the body. Like, your body would just completely absorb that surely a lot faster because how it's, like, constantly wet and your tongue repairs itself really fast. Like if you get tongue piercings, for example, tongue piercings tend to heal really fast because it's your tongue and how the skin, like the flesh, like repairs itself really fast. You're rubbing, I don't know, would you rub alcohol to your tongue? I don't know, like what would you do to clean a tongue a tongue tattoo? Because they're not supposed to be like wet all the time. I don't know.
Wet.
Oh, my Lord. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna, again, I'm glad that we're seeing a bit more sort of like originality to this. As much as I'm not really a fan of it, I'm glad that we're seeing people taking a bit more of a risk and taking a bit more of a, you know, a fun way of doing it, and not, again, as I said, not just putting skulls in their face. It's colorful. The eyes, like, this is very Homer Simpson in the courtroom with the glasses of the eyes. I'm not asleep, madam. Again, the only issue, especially things with face tattoos, when you try to do things like this, here, for example, the skin is a lot thinner because it's cartilage and bone, whereas like the cheeks, there's a lot more like squishiness. So when you try to like cover everything, the only issue with it, bits of it are going to age really differently. This might look okay now, but in a few years down the line, after like, you know, washing your face over the years, and as the skin repairs itself and goes, and the thinness of parts of the skin, like the brow bone here is quite thin, like along here compared to here, and like your chin, like there's more like gooey stuff here as well. It just is going to look really uneven and really blotchy, which again is something that personally would just drive me insane. If it's like one collective piece together and parts of it's blotchy and parts of it isn't, it would just drive me insane. I'm glad that they have done a little bit more adventurous and not just done the normal, I'm going to do a skull on my face. What? So I'm going to have to like blur this part because it's the F word, but it says I on his face. Oh, there's like this thing over sin. Dang. Dancing tonight. I know I'm gonna show you when I'm dancing tonight. I fuck. Is he trying to say that sometimes people like, I fuck you? Just something that happens when people really stare at you or like gawping at you and they're sort of like a bit predatory and they're a bit like, shouldn't laugh, it's actually awful. I'm needed in the basement. This woman, she can't let it go. She cannot let it go. She can't let it go. If you don't know what I'm talking about, she might have done this more, but this is now the third time this Kevin woman is doing this fake face tattoos. She is really running this into the ground. I don't even have words anymore. So if you don't, right, okay, I've talked about this so much. I feel like if you don't know the story by now, I don't know how you don't know the story. This is the Kevin woman who I always talk about all the time. 2 years ago now, she did a fake Kevin head tattoo. It went mega, like ultra viral. We're not talking about like just viral. We're talking about like mega viral. She pretended to tattoo her boyfriend's name Kevin in her forehead. And of course, the internet lost their collective minds. Anyone with a bit of sense knew that it wasn't real, but of course, the majority of people who watch this kind of content isn't actually tattooy people. She tried to convince everyone afterwards that it was real. She wouldn't let it go. And everyone was like, at this point, it's clearly not real. And she kept going on, it's real, it's real. And she tried to pretend to like try to wipe it off. Obviously, she then eventually came out and said it wasn't real. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want to show you all that like, it wasn't for attention, but sometimes people make really stupid decisions that I really don't want you to regret your tattoos because I regret all of my tattoos. And she's got like a rose tattoo, like the flower tattoos, and she's got flowers on her arms. She was like, I really regret all of my tattoos. I don't actually regret them. And then she tried to make the whole spiel about how she did it as like a social experiment to like really show people that they shouldn't make rash decisions. You did it for attention. You love the views because literally like a month later, you did the exact same thing with a different tattoo. It wasn't this one. She did like a different tattoo, but only have another fake face tattoo. And it was like, you just said you made this whole movement about how it was supposed to be, don't make bad decisions because I don't want you to regret your tattoos. You were doing it purely for attention, which is fine, but own up to it. Don't try to convince people that you weren't doing it for attention. You love the clout that you got from it. My issue is what happened to the tattoo community afterwards, because I cannot tell you at this point now, again, if you're a new viewer, you might not really understand how much of like a plague this fake face tattoo affected the whole tattoo community. Whereas like, there was a whole time when I was making these videos about a year ago where I was being sent like 10 of them a day, just like constantly people just doing the same joke. And I left them all out of videos. I might have put 1 or 2 in, but it just kept happening over and over and over and it was like, can you just let it go? Like the joke has been done. You know, like if someone came into your house and went, why did the chicken cross the road to get to the other side? I've got a joke. Why did the chicken cross the road to get to the other side? And they did that for about a year. And they just kept repeating it over and over and over and over and over. Like you'd be like, and this is how I feel about this. I'm so sick of seeing these fake face tattoos now and everyone thinking the most original thing and they're so funny and they're like, oh, I'm gonna do a fake face tattoo. It's been done. And now this is the woman who started it all and she's still doing it herself. Oh, God. I don't know. Do you know what's really weird is I don't know what it is about searching for things like Jobstober tattoos. I always get a lot of this, and I don't actively search out for, you know, Nazi symbolism. So this person's got the word pay up on their hand, the C word. I don't know why they've got that, but in the center is another Lostica, and they've got it in their hand, like on their hand. But why pay up? See you next Tuesday. Are they saying that like you owe the Nazis money? But they've just got it like on the hand here. Like again, you can come follow on Patreon to get the full effect, but they've got like a huge Lostica here. The weird thing is it's like back to front. So like when you can only see it if you're like that. When I think of getting hand tattoos, I always think of having it like that. So you can see it like the front here. So you would do it, but they've got it like upside down. You see it like this. Surely it makes more, maybe it's because it's like, to pay up, you're sort of doing that, you're like paying, you sort of hand out the money like that, I don't know. Like obviously no matter what it is, to have this, you know, a Lostica tattooed on you is just scum anyway. But the fact they've got pay up, see you next Tuesday, I don't really understand. Maybe there's some sort of history that I'm not understanding of something about the Nazism, I don't know. Oh God, oh, I'm demon, power of Christ compelled. Oh. Imagine if these teeth are real. Imagine if these teeth are real. I mean, she's got lovely red eyebrows. I'm assuming that's coloured in though, not actually like put on. These bars could probably be changed for smaller one scale. And she's demonic demon. This looks like a sclera, but it looks like she's got her eyeballs like actually tattooed black, and she's got like a red contact lens in. I wonder if her eyes are actually tattooed black. I don't know. I'm not sure, but she is a very demon, I was saying my parents are aliens, not my parents are aliens, Buffy the Vampire Slayer demon lady, ready to haunt you in the night. Oh, spooky woogie girls, I'm going to suck your blood.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, wow, this person, wait, is that, Jesus. So this person has like an alien tattoo with a horn on their eye and a jellyfish. I mean, what I will say is creativity. I'm so used to seeing people getting skulls on their face and all that shit, and I'm just so bored of seeing people putting skulls on their face. Like it was like skulls around here. I mean, so they basically put like a tattoo skull on their face, not putting skulls on their body. I love skulls. They try to make their face look like a skull, which I'm just so bored of people seeing that now. This is creativity. As much as I don't like it, is it creative? I mean, I'm glad they went for colour as well. The Minotaur, I mean, it looks quite nice. Again, you know, the tattoos actually look like they've been well done. So, wow. Jesus Christ. We love our little alien. Oh. This person's got, is that Post Malone? They've got a Post Malone tattoo on the back of their head and they've left hair around it. Or it's actually done all, maybe that's actually done all out of hair. Maybe it's not I mean, it's on a tattoo page. I'm gonna blur the cigarette, obviously, because I don't know how much are you allowed to show smoking? I don't know if you're allowed, are you allowed to show smoking? I don't think you are. He loves his batty boy. He loves a good man on his face. Oh God, patchwork. Stitch me up, daddy. I don't want to speak anymore. He looks terrifying. This man looks terrifying. He looks like he would actually eat you in your sleep. No, I'm uncomfortable. Take it off my screen. What's this? Natural tattoo from a forest fern. What's happening? Oh, beat! Squatted on my face, daddy. What? Oh my God, what is that? Is it just like the pollen from the leaf? Is that safe? I don't know. I feel like if I did that, my skin would break out in so many spots. Like, could he not have done it on his arm? Why is it on his face? Oh, I don't know. I'm sure, like, I think it's just pollen from the leaf and you can wash it off, whatever. Like, I don't think it's, like, anything gonna be really bad. But, like, fern pollen is quite carcinogenic. Just heads up. Hang on, what does carcinogenic mean? I know that word. It's not a good thing, right, is it? Isn't that where you get cancer from stuff? Chemical carcinogens like asbestos, tobacco smoke, beverages containing alcohol, aflatoxin, whatever the hell that means. A carcinogen is any agent that promotes the development of cancer.
He's a dear man.
Oh my God, I'm lovely. Thank you for my love cancer tattoo. Is that true? I obviously don't know. I do love how ferns look though. They're quite nice. I love the sort of the natural way that it sort of tears itself off like a tree. I love that. Oh, cut here. And it's like, oh, decapitate me, girls. I don't want a head anymore. I talked a little while ago, if you don't know. So back when I was a youngster, so when I was about 18, 19, and I sort of got into the sort of body mod world more, there were some tattoos that I wanted that I would be utterly, like I'd be so horrifically against having now. And one thing, I really wanted like a barcode on the back of my neck because I was quirky. I also wanted essentially this tattoo around my ankle. I used to want like cut here, like almost like a doll around my ankle. I don't know what made me want that when I was younger. This is what I mean about when I say about people getting face tattoos when they're so young. You're not gonna lie though when you're older. Let's just be honest. Like most, all the stuff that I wanted to get tattooed on me when I was younger, I would never want now. The only one thing that has been stayed the same is I really wanted like a video game arm. That was always something that I really wanted. All the other things, yeah, the barcode on the back of my neck, the cut lines around my ankle. I mean, there was other things as well. I can't want to go down the whole tattoo spiel about that, but cut here on the neck, yeah. Decapitate her. She wants to be decapitated. She's decapitated him. Decapitation, no breathe, and don't give an F if I got a head. What song is that?
Happy birthday.
Oh God, you're not the voice, your head, but one, wait, what? So, you're not the voice in your head. So I read the wrong. You're not the voice in your head, but the one listening. I'm needed in the basement. What's this? Oh my God, shiny Mega Gengar. What?
Face so pretty.
Oh, face so pretty. My ass is tight. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, don't do this to me. Why do you have to put me in this position? Okay, well, let me just pause it. Why do you have to put me in this position? Manny daggers. Why is this even this? It might be Manny. Why do you put me in this position? Okay, so, right. If we look on my arm here, I, in fact, also have a Mega Gengar tattoo. I don't have the shining one, which is white. I have the normal one. Let me just be honest first. The tattoo is nice. I like the tattoo. It's done well. I love Gengar, especially Mega Gengar. One of my favorite like Pokemon, you know, evolutionary progress states set. Hence why I've got one here. And I've also got Chandler. So Chandler is also one of my favorite Pokemons ever. But why did it have to be on your face? You have this huge section here on your neck completely free. You have it here. You could have put it. Why did it have to be on your face? Oh God, your face. It's hard because I do really like the tattoo and I'm like, I like the tattoo. I just don't understand why it had to be on your face. I don't like the fact that it's on the person's face. I really don't like the positioning, but I like the tattoo. Fair is fair. As I always say, if the tattoo's done well, I will always champion the good tattoo artist doing the tattoo well. The tattoo looks nice and I like the tattoo. I just hate that it's on the face.
You've got a nose on your face. And you're smart. You're smart.
Okay, so wow, I can't believe she did. Oh, this is gonna be a fake face. It's gonna be another one. It's going to be. Are you joking? Are we joking? I don't think I have ever hated someone so much in my life as I did with that Kevin woman. We already saw her again in this video. I've never hated someone so much in my life. The fact that she has had this much of an impact on the tattoo world. Another one of these fake head tattoos. Dad, I can't. I mean, what I will say is, judging by that was a little bit of an older video, not so it's been made right now, but it's just another one of these people who just went, I'm gonna do the same joke. I'm not saying anything else about it ever again. What's this? Making an adult decision to get my first face tattoo. Oh God. I mean, I guess it's small at least. What is it? What's he getting done? A penis. What is it? We can't. It's Louis Vuitton. It's a Louis Vuitton logo. No, that can't be real. That can't be real. That cannot be real. That has to be fake. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Sorry, don't believe you. Nah, I'm choosing not to believe this. I'm choosing this for just attention, and it's another one of those fake face tattoos. I don't believe it. Hello. Oh, oh God, he's a baldy, girls. We love a lot of bald men. So I feel like this is going to be good though. I feel like this is actually going to be a good tattoo. Oh wow. I don't really know what it is. Oh, is it like a mouth? Is it a mouth? Okay, so this person has this, I think it's like I was like eyes. Oh yeah, there's eyes. Look, there's eyes and there's the mouth. I think that's cool. Yeah, I still don't know whether I want to do my head or not. I'm not too sure. I mean, I think that tattoo's really good. I'm not sure if I want to do my head because the thing is, I don't really want to do my, I hate face tattoos, but I guess like, I don't mind head tattoos here. I just don't like face, or I don't want to make my face look a bit weird though if it like frames it. I don't know. Haven't decided on my head yet. Definitely not my face. I can 100% say I'm not getting my face done. Although I don't think he has his side. Does he have it on the side? And this is the beginning again. I wanted to, you can't really see. He doesn't look like he's got anything on the side, so maybe it won't look so ridiculous. Oh, he does kind of have things around his ears actually. You can see like, I think it's a mace. I don't know. I mean, I think the tattoo looks cool. I think I actually like the tattoo itself. I think looks really nice. Like it's done well. Again, it's nice to see ones that people actually know what they're doing. After experiencing the vibrations in the back of my head, because I got some on the back of my head tattooed, like after experiencing that, I can imagine up here is going to be just as horrible. I mean, I like this tattoo. Yeah, I'm just not sure what I would do. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do my head or not yet. I don't know. I'm like a bird, I was fly away. I don't know where my soul is. Oh, okay. So this person's got a. I literally just spoke about a minute ago about, what's it, a minute ago, earlier on in the video about a dagger. And the person's got a dagger on their thumb. See, Jobstobers don't always have to be bad. Sometimes they can be good. This is beautiful. I do wonder how well it will heal, because of course things like the thumbs and stuff, the skin is really difficult. So this lower part of it here might need a few, because that's literally on the knuckle. It might need a few touch-ups or whatever, but it looks great. Oh, one on the finger. Oh. Oh, I love the little island. That's cute. Oh, I love this. Oh, it's nice to see good ones. Shout out to you. I love this. It's beautiful. Well, guys, we are well literally aboard that trigger train today. Choo choo, speeding down the railway, had to crash over a cliff and plunge to our deaths. Bye. Oh, my back check. Jesus Christ. Oh, Jobstober tattoo for Jesus. Oh, Jesus loved a good cross tattoo on your forehead. Oh, Jesus loved to get raw dogged on your forehead. Oh, Jesus loved a good... Comment down below, what did Jesus love? Thank you for watching today's video. This has been a lot. As always, the Jobstober ones are always absolutely wild. I don't understand why, whenever I do these, there always seems to be lots of hateful people. I don't really understand why that seems to always happen. Maybe it's something to do with the wildness of getting face tattoos. Maybe it tends to attract the more wild people, I guess. People are more extreme, so you get the extreme people from like all aspects of life, and it always seems to, I don't know where I'm going with that. Anyway, thank you for watching today's video. Let me know what you think about down below. This is wild. Whenever we do Jobstober ones, I don't do them very often, but thank you so much for watching today's video. As always, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos that are coming up. Of course, come follow me on Patreon. Thank you for all the love and support over there. I, upload uncensored content over there. So anything that's censored in these videos, or any of them are piercing ones, any of the tattoo ones as well, I always put all the censored things unblurred, so you can see them in all their full glory on my Patreon. I'll be back very, very soon with another fabulous video. Today's Instagram shoutout goes to JoyMark01. Thank you for following me over on Instagram. Come follow me on Instagram, maybe give me the next Instagram shoutout. A shout out to all of my lovely Patreons whose names you can see on the side of the screen here. Thank you for being a Patreon. You guys are mwah, delishy wishy. And an extra special shout out to my top tier Patreons: Lonely Assassin 96, AJ Padilla, Starlight Genesis, Damon Norell, Shadow, Radika Madala, Sammy Stetig, Andrew Alexa, Zoe Brost, Samuel, Tadeo Anaya, Lovely Caitlin, Leon P, Jenny Wood, Adam Flelminster, Keen Jelly Bean, Purple Eyed Fox, Kaz, Eva Netniaj, join the Navy. Demon Bunny, Kimmy H, Blue Gem, TNS Mum, Adam Brett Batch, Rishi, They Call Me Doc, Athena Falling Angel Barrington, Erin Grace, Benjamin Baker, Aya, Robin Scott Palmer, Steffi Tech, Chloe Louise, Alicia Marie, and Shell Herman. Thank you for being my top tier Patreons. You guys are mwah, delicious. Anyway, be fabulous, be amazing, be gay, be everything you want to be. Is there any bitch that say that you can't be? Why is that? Because you don't get Lancy symbolism on your face.